Been away for a bit. Thank you for giving me some space. I would like to say thank you so much for all the support from the previous video about Fred. I'm overwhelmed. I haven't been able to read all the comments because there are thousands. Also, thank you so much for not emailing and DMing me. It's been really good. I've been able to sort of continue on normally. Anyway, I'm sick of being sad. I've had a rough few weeks and I'm sick of it. I don't want to dwell on it. All I can do is move on and keep doing my thing. I have a fantastic family, a fantastic life. I've got the best job ever. I'm not jealous of anyone. I don't want to be anything else. Doing what I do as me is everything I could ever hope for. And that's enough of that. Now, let's talk about Parmies. So, on the internet recently, there has been a craze of doing pasta alla vodka. I love pasta alla vodka. I have had it a fair few times. If you do make it, add pancetta. There's my recipe. I'll put a link to it down below or something. My video on it. It's one of the best pastas ever. Now, Parmies are awesome. And I think I can make one better using pasta alla vodka. Now, pasta alla vodka is trending at the moment on the internet, and I usually completely ignore trending things because I just don't care. But I just got an idea and I had to execute it, so let's get on with it. Start with chicken breast. I reckon this might be the first time I've ever cooked chicken breast on this channel. And the only reason I'm doing it is because it's the right size. Now, for a single serve for me, which is what I'm actually doing, I would usually do a skin on thigh, but I've got a skin on breast, and I think it's gonna work very well if we treat it right. So I just thought, look, most people like to use chicken breast. I'm gonna show you how to use chicken breast and not be crap, basically. Oh, actually, I was gonna use a garbage bag, but this bag here is gonna be perfect. By the way, with breadboards, or cutting boards, you don't have to worry about wooden boards and cross-contamination from meat. Wooden boards are actually much more, have much better disinfectant quality or hypoallergenic, or what are they called? Yeah, disinfectant qualities. They don't absorb all the same stuff as plastic boards. So yeah, it's actually safer to do chicken and stuff on a wooden board. Not that I actually care that much about all that stuff. What we want to do is that was already kind of split in the middle, so we just want to spread it out. And we are going to season it generously. Oh, I need my tap. The water tank was totally empty because I lent it to my friends who went camping for like 2 weeks in it, driving it back from Broome for me, which was awesome. But yeah, they used all the water, which is what you do when you're camping. Salt. We want to dry brine this for, look, oh, out of salt, hold on. Oh, shit. Apparently I'm out of practice. Not filming for a few weeks has bugged me. I have actually been off to the US and Canada, went to a wedding, did some filming over in LA, met some cool people, went and visited Vancouver, which is where we're moving in February for my wife's work. And yeah, it's been cool. But there's also been a bit of a, there's a bit of a cloud that follows you after the bad things happen. So, salt. I'm going to chuck on some HFC. This is instead of what a lot of people would do is like Italian herbs and spices, but so this won't taste that traditional, but it's tasty as hell. HFC, Harry's Fried Chicken. You can get this from Osprey. I don't sell it directly, but it is a spice mix I did come up with. Forgot to put the bloody cover back on, so it's clumped a little bit. Make sure you put that little rubber sort of plastic, whatever it is, that little seal thing on the top. Make sure you put that back on after you've used it, because even in the dry WA weather, that will still clump up, and it's even got like an anti-clumping stuff in it. It's just the nature of it. Thankfully I have about 4 trillion bottles of it. That's it. That's how you dry brine. It's literally just put salt and flavour on it, and yeah, that'll work really well. I might as well just get this other stuff ready now while I'm waiting. So I'm just waiting for the fire to die down to the right level. No, we're okay. We're okay. Okay, let's leave that for like half an hour, and then we'll come back and do the rest of it. I'm going to wash some stuff up. And yes, it is very weird for me coming out for a day trip and filming without him. But I've got we're on a friend's farm, and it's just beautiful. So thank you so much, Jess, for letting us camp here. And I'm going to be back here on the weekend because we've got our new caravan. So I'll do a video on that ASAP. And yes, the Malcolm Douglas stuff is coming. Yes, we have filmed it. Yes, it is cool. But it's a monster of a thing to edit. So just give me a few weeks to get on top of that. I didn't realize how much it was going to be. Oh, and I got a new fridge because after 8 years of serious abuse, my Snowmaster died. It could probably be fixed, but also it's pointless me using a Snowmaster and telling you what it's like when you can't buy them in Australia. So EVOO 65, it is a little bit too small for the gap that is cut into these drawers, so I think new drawers are on the list as well. I was pretty much keeping those drawers as long as the fridge ran, and the fridge doesn't run anymore. First impressions of this, it's a down under 65, bugger all power consumption, like less than half of what the Snowmaster drew. So very impressive, and it is a fridge freezer. Geez, I am out of practice. All right, forgot to actually do the most crucial thing. You don't need to dry brine it. You do need to do this. Take your meat, chuck it in a bag or some Glad wrap, cling wrap, whatever you want to call it. Take your bottle of vodka, which you're going to need later, and do this. Thing is, you want it to be consistent. It doesn't have to be particularly thin, it does have to be consistent. So you feel it, a bit thin there, it's actually pretty good. A little bit thicker just here. Oh, no, my Coke. Damn. I mean, that was very stupid of me, to be fair. Like, extremely stupid. We'll put that in the sun. Alright. The plus side, it feels good. Now, if I was going for longer, I'd definitely fridge this, but I'm going to be half an hour, so it'll be fine. Let's make some sauce for the top of this concoction. I'm going to do most of it, and then I'm going to finish it later, so it's going to be kind of a two-part. So I've got my smallest fry pan, and it's got whoa, that has got some gunk in it. I haven't cleaned that properly. All good, still works perfectly well. So this is a little 8-inch pan. I might actually just chuck some oil in there and get that kind of going. Yes, I have a giant thing of oil because we're frying stuff. I actually reckon, thinking about it, I probably could have actually done the pancetta in this as well, and I think it would have been pretty awesome. Onion. I don't need a whole onion, so I just go like that much. As always, the recipe is in the video description or in my next book. Okay, garlic. Probably go like 2 cloves. This is quite a blasphemous recipe, so I'm not worried about offending Italians in this one because they don't really care about it, from what I can tell. Like, it's not that they don't like. It's not that they don't like it. They do actually like the recipe. You know, it gets sort of the tick of approval, but they're not like worried about people messing with it as much. It's not sacred like carbonara. All right. Now that's sort of starting to become fragrant. Chuck in some tomato paste. Pretty generous squeeze of that. And you want to fry up tomato paste, tastes better. Bit more heat. I always arrange my fire so that it's got different heat in different places, different amounts of heat in different places, so that I can just adjust my pan on the grill to get different amounts of heat. You'll start to see the oil kind of releasing from the tomato paste and separating, and that's when it's getting good. You want to cook this tomato paste. All right, it's been frying for about, I don't know, like 5 minutes. So we're gonna add some vodka, and it'll probably flambe, which is cool. That'll just burn off some of the booze. Now, if you're allergic to alcohol, don't make food with alcohol. That's too much vodka, but anyway. It's supposed to add about 60 ml. 50 or 60 ml. Anyway, let's get this flaming. Come on. Light vodka vapor. Yeah, it's on fire. You can't see it, but it is on fire. Oh shit, that's really hot. Oh, let's see if I can get it in the shade. That is on fire, very much so. So I'll let that burn off. Not on fire anymore, good. Oh, there's something about the vodka, I don't know what it does, it just gives this like depth of flavour. I thought it was a myth, but I've never had a pasta that tastes like this. Now, it's not going to be boozy because we're burning all the alcohol off. Not all of it, but a lot of it off. I'd be still happy to give this to my kids, but again, if you're allergic to alcohol or something, don't make it. A little bit of water. So we want sort of 1.5 times as much water as we did vodka. Now you can do bunches of basil and stuff in this, and it does add nice flavour, but this is a parmy. We're gonna stay a little bit more simple. I say as I make a ridiculously complex parmy. All right, now we're gonna reduce that, thicken it, and that'll take about 20 minutes. Now something that I don't think people do enough is crumbing your chicken early. I think it makes a big difference. I find that everything sort of holds on a bit better. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll take some flour. That's just plain flour, bit of a dusting of that. Nice. Couple of eggs. Little stick. In fact, I might even use that bag again. Yeah, for the next stage. So, chuck that in there. Get rid of this flour. Panko breadcrumbs. It's way too many, but whatever. That is actually way too many. Get rid of some of them. And I wouldn't usually care that there's too many, but I got to combine it with Parmesan, so I can't have too many because otherwise there won't be, Parmesan will be too diluted. Now, I always keep my Parmesan in the fridge for situations like this, where I want it to be a bit harder. Get that all together. Dip the chicken in its children. All right, out of the bum nuts into the panko. And this is where we want to leave it. So get it all nice and coated. God, you still get the pangs of someone not being here. Just thinking about what I'd do without those egg yolks or those eggs. All right. So it sort of looks like that. And I can just stay there for a bit. I'm so excited about coming camping here on the weekend with my kids in the new caravan. I'm so excited. It's not going to be a film trip. I don't film trips with the family anymore. I'm just really excited. If you want to see family stuff, probably the best place is Instagram, because that's where I will put up behind the scenes sort of insights and stuff. I'm very active on Instagram, particularly in my stories. So yeah, that's the easiest place for me to chuck stuff, and that's where I do chuck stuff pretty much every day. Okay, that has been on for about 20 minutes. Time to add some cream. Yum. All that fat sitting on top, hopefully that combines, but I don't really care if it doesn't. Salt, needs salt. So we're only going to cook this for about 2 minutes, and then we'll take it off and we'll finish it later. I want to be clear that that's not the cream separating, that is just the fat, the oil from the sauce sitting on top of the cream. It's different to the cream separating. Let's get ready to fry this palmy. I'm using vegetable oil. You can use the oil you like. Probably not olive oil because it's got too much flavour. I mean, avocado oil is kind of the dream, but no one's got that much money. So they're going to waste 30 bucks worth of avocado oil to fry a palmy. Classic, standard me. I have forgotten my thermometer, so we use the wood trick. So I want this oil to be about 180 degrees, but I haven't got a thermometer to check that. So I just want a clean stick. I'm going to go get a clean stick. Oh, and that sauce is ready to come off too. I'm just going to put this here. All right, I don't know if you can see that. I'm getting little bubbles. That means it's nearly ready. It's probably at about 150 now. Which also means that given that's only been about 2 minutes, that's going to be too much heat under there. So and while I wait, I'm also going to just sort this cheese out for the palmy. Oh, there we go. That's probably 2 minutes away, a minute away. So I got some on special bocconcini, because bocconcini is bloody expensive. I would have bought it anyway for the video, but I wouldn't usually just buy it for myself. This is going to be ridiculous. Bocconcini is just like fresh mozzarella. It's really nice, just in your face. Oh, it's so good. I'm putting this in now so that it kind of, at least slightly, starts to melt. There's so much bocconcini. Yep, good fizz. The whole idea of this being bashed out and even is that we can get it cooking evenly, so make sure any curled up bits get uncurled so they cook evenly. All right. Parmesan. Because bocconcini is very light and no salt in it, and it's a lovely tasting cheese, but it's not exactly the right flavour for a parmy. So we want a bit of salty, aged cheese, because bocconcini is the opposite of age. It's like super fresh. But it will give us that stretch and that beautiful appearance and texture, and oh, it's just good stuff. Take this, put it on a bit of heat. Now I'm going to take the handle off this. Camp oven lid. Get some heat on top. All right, try and brown up that cheese. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's getting there. That does not have long to go. Cheese. It's got a bit to go. Oh, it's so close. All right, I'm going to say that piece of chicken is good to go. Yeah, because it will actually, as it oxidizes, it will brown more. Oh my God, look at that. What a chunk of a parmy. All right, I'm going to call that done. Now, how the hell I'm going to get this thing off, we'll figure it out. Okay, let's see how we do this. How much grip have we got on this cheese? I was trying to sort of crisp it up, but it hasn't worked, but that's all right. Still, that is just creamy bocconcini sauce. Oh my God. Yep. Now we'll make it healthy. Some gratuitous B-roll. And then smash the sickest parmy ever. Ooh, it feels very tender. Nicely cooked in the middle. I've ruined parmies. I can't eat parmies now. I used to like them. Now I've had this. Now I can't go back. Holy shit, that is delicious. I don't know what to say. The cheese is arguably the best bit because it's bocconcini with Parmesan, and it's it's fresh and springy and stretchy. I mean, you don't have to pretend to do a cheese pull with this. Like, what? Usually in recipes they actually add more mozzarella to things to get that sexy cheese pull. I haven't faked any of this. I haven't heated it up more to make it stretchier. It's just how it is. The thing is though, the cheese plays so well with the sauce because the sauce isn't acidic. It's got a slight creaminess. It's not a full-on cream sauce. So it works well with cheese. It complements it. The vodka gives it that real depth of flavour. I get nice light spices. HFC is not overpowering. Nothing is overpowering. It's balanced. Chicken is incredibly tender, especially for breast. And with beer, I mean, there's a reason it's Australia's favourite pub meal. It's exceptional. Hold on, let's go again. Crispy edge bits with bocconcini, pasta sauce. As far as ugly delicious goes, which is right up there on the ugly and delicious axes. Wow. Criticisms? The sauce could be thicker. I should have reduced the sauce more or used thicker cream. That's it. I love it. Maybe some chili? Chili would be good. Yeah, chili flakes. Perfect on that. We're back to regular programming. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for all the kind words. I'm bummed. I'm upset. But I'm getting on with it. It's the only thing you can bloody well do. And that's what Fred would have wanted. Cheers to you. Cheers to Fred. He's a good boy.